She's incredible, right? I love Billie Eilish. These guys make the best duo ever. Kia ora and welcome back. My name's Zoe Stebe, your vocal coach for today. And in today's video, I'm going to be taking a look at Billie Eilish singing Ilomilo. Now, she did this for a live stream event a couple of days ago, and I love Billie Eilish, so I can't wait to have a listen to this song. I did actually already have a bit of a sneak peek because I wanted to make sure that I set up all of those lovely places where I need to stop for that good old YouTube copyright thing. Hit me up with a big thumbs up if you love Billie Eilish, because I want to create a voice technique video just for you. If I get 3,000 likes on this video, I'm going to do a vocal technique based on how to sing like Billie Eilish. So if you want to improve those Eilish vocals, then give this video a big thumbs up.
But maybe that's a lie.
Before she gets started on that, can I just say that's like one super cool entrance? I mean, talk about making the best out of the worst possible situation in the world right now. This just looks so freaking cool. Now, I've never been to where she is. Actually, if you know where she is in the world, then let me know in the comments, because this looks incredible. And obviously, Phineas is sitting there. He's an amazing musician. These guys make the best duo ever.
I told you not to worry, but maybe that's a lie. Honey, what's your hurry? Won't you stay inside?
Just remember, we have to be really aware of the fact that I can only play 30 seconds of any clip over here without the copyright monsters coming back and blocking my video. So I did have to just make a point that what you need to look at when you're thinking about Billie Eilish is the first thing to notice about when Billie Eilish is singing is you've got to notice her posture. It's quite relaxed. She's not trying to sit up super duper straight. She's keeping her body relaxed, but she's still upright. Now, you never see her in performances being like this. I saw in one video where she was performing at home, I think the Pay It Forward one, where she was like leaning forward slightly. That's completely different, like a couch potato, yeah? So when you're leaning forward, you've got much better control over the breathing and over the voice and everything like that. It has to be said though, she sings very quietly. It's incredible. She's amazing. But there's a big difference between when she sings on her CDs, or, I mean, do you even call them CDs anymore? You can hear that she's singing with a lot more air. And when you hear her sing live, like she's doing now, you hear a lot less air. So it's also about how long can this sound be sustained for.
Remember not to get too close to stars. They're never gonna give you love like ours. Where did you go? I should know, but it's cold and I don't wanna be lonely. So show me the way home. I can't lose another life.
I love her because her diction is so fantastic. You can just hear those small clicks of her articulation, but it's so clear and you can really understand every single word. She is a true master of articulation in pop music, because there's obviously a really big difference between how much you have to articulate in pop music as opposed to, say, opera or musical theater, when the audiences are a little bit further away from you. Notice that she's not actually singing loud whatsoever. Like Billie Eilish really sings quite quietly. And this is one of the biggest mistakes that I see a lot of singers doing is they come, where do we go and we know, and it's just too much. Or they want to get that sort of breathy feeling in the sound and they go, where do we go and we know. And what happens is when you push too much air, your vocal folds, they don't come together. They kind of get blown to the side. And then it's just like when you blow too hard on a recorder. You know, we all had recorder class in primary school. The sound goes really sharp. Where do we go? What we need to think of when we're singing any type of Billie Eilish song, and when you want to try and create that sound that she's creating, you've got to try and keep the airflow low and try and keep it as quiet as possible. So step 1, keep the airflow really, really low and try and sing as quietly as possible.
A little blurry, or maybe it's my eyes, the friends I've had to bury, they keep me up at night. I said I couldn't love someone, 'cause I might break if you're gonna die, not by mistake. So where did you go? I should know, but it's cold and I don't wanna be lonely. So tell me you'll come home, even if it's just a lie.
Aren't her lyrics just incredible? We do have to go into this idea of her using her breath as punctuation. She often goes, where do we go? Oh, I know, and I don't want to be lonely. She's using the breath in this situation quite like you might hear the sort of snare drum with the brushes on, and you guys go, shh, shh. Absolutely love that about her. She's so musical that she's using not only her articulation but also that breath to kind of create the sense of urgency in the song as well. Notice how she didn't get a hell of a lot louder though. So when you're doing the where do we go and we know we're not done, and what you're doing there is keeping, again, breath flow really, really low, volume really, really low, and you're focusing on it as if it's almost as if you're trying to speak to the person that's right next to you, but you know, you're in class or something and you don't want to let them know, or you don't want the teacher to know that you're speaking to someone. If you want to know more about how to create the Billie Eilish sound, then don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and consider hitting that subscribe button, because if I get to 3,000 likes, then I'm going to do a vocal technique video on how to sound more like Billie Eilish when you're singing. And that's what I'm doing right now. I feel like I've gotten right into my Billie Eilish groove.
I tried not to upset you, let you rescue me the day I met you. I just wanted to protect you, but now I'll never get to. Hurry, I'm
We just have to go into that idea of that. So she's using a little bit of creak. You could almost make it like you're trying to sound like a creaky door. Or like you're bored. I've mentioned in another video that I also like to think about it as the Mr. Burns sound. And then you got that. That effect is called creak. For those of you who would like to know, you can use the creak at the start or at the end, actually, of a phrase to kind of give it that sort of I'm worried.
Where did you go? I should know, but it's cold and I don't wanna be lonely. Was hoping you'd come home. I don't care if it's a lie.
far she is away from that microphone. There's a lot of gain on that mic. She's incredible, right? I love Billie Eilish, and I really love it when people bring Billie Eilish songs in to sing, because she's just incredible and so musical, and the songs are so good. Just at the end there, you did notice that she did a whoa. I'm not very good at that, making the vibrato sound with my breath pressure. That's what I think she's doing in that point. She's doing the whoa. Actually, I'm really horrific at that. It's not something that I have been able to kind of master just yet. To be honest, I haven't really practiced that much, but she's using that air pressure just to move the vocal folds as slow as possible in order to create that kind of what sounds like vibrato, but it's really slow. So it's a very cool effect that she's been able to. I don't know, have you been able to work out that Billie Eilish little breath pressure flow that she's got on? Because I'd love to hear in the comments how you managed to create that sound. Billie Eilish is an incredible performer, and I really hope that if you're going to take any of her songs, that you try and make them your own as much as possible. She even said in one of her videos where, she watched people during reactions of herself, that when she did the song Ocean Eyes, that even then she didn't really have her own style of singing, because she was learning through copying other people. And now she's you can see this development in her voice and in her music, that now she's got a really clear style. I'm going to put the link to this video down in the description below. I've seen there's a couple of people on here that have kind of copied it and reposted it to their channels. Don't do that, people. It's so rubbish. Give the artist the clicks that they deserve, because she's put a lot of effort into her career, and she deserves everything that she's getting, because she is amazing and she's worked really, really, really hard to get where she is today. So if you've enjoyed this video, how to sing like Billie Eilish, then don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and consider hitting that subscribe button, because I bring out videos just like this one every single week. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Ka kite ano.